had no idea. And I had my assistant call and tell them I don't really belong to that club and I haven't been there in 3 years. And they go, well, you are a member and here's your member number. Oh,
For
really?
me, because he doesn't like me either, and so anytime there's somebody new he doesn't like, I feel a fraternity, a brotherhood with this.
Okay, so we're having beef?
So there you go. It says, I don't know Samuel L. Jackson to best of my knowledge, haven't played golf with him, and think he does too many TV commercials. Boring, not a fan.
Holy smokes, Samuel L. Jackson just dropped the mother of all Trump roasts, and the internet is losing its mind. The Pulp Fiction star went nuclear on the Donald, serving up a spicy dish of humble pie with a side of sass. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. From memory lapses to policy blunders, Jackson's takedown was savage AF. But wait, there's more. As Trump tried to tweet his way out of this mess, Jackson turned each 140-character fail into comedy gold. You won't believe what he said next. Well, folks, it looks like our favorite orange-tinted reality TV star is at it again. Donnie Diapers thought he could pull a fast one on Samuel L. Jackson, but boy, did that backfire spectacularly. Picture this, Samuel L. Jackson, minding his own business, probably practicing his signature motherfucker line in the mirror, when suddenly, bam, a wild bill appears from Trump's golf club. Now, Jackson's no slouch when it comes to memory, unlike some people we know. He scratches his head thinking, I haven't been to that overpriced grass patch in years. But wait, it gets better. Our grumpy Trumpy, in all his infinite wisdom, decides to play dumb.
Not a bad thing.
Now, it's very interesting when Donald Trump says someone is out on TV too much, because, he's with exposure, he thinks it's very careful to just barely be on TV at all.
Barely get yourself out there.
But is that true? You say, now you claim right here you have met him. You're having beef because I guess you said in an interview that you were a better golfer than him, and then you told a story, is this true, that he signed you up for one of your golf clubs and didn't tell you?
Yeah. Oh,
For
really?
me, because he doesn't like me either, and so anytime there's somebody new he doesn't like, I feel a fraternity, a brotherhood with this.
Okay, so we're having beef?
He claims he doesn't even know who Samuel L. Jackson is. Seriously, Trump? That's like saying you don't know what a toupee is. Jackson, being the badass we all know and love, wasn't about to let this slide. He whips out his phone faster than you can say, "Make America Great Again," and drops the mic with an Instagram post. There it is, folks, the bill in all its glory. It's like watching a real-life game of Catch the Liar. And guess who's losing? The internet, predictably, went absolutely bonkers. It was like watching Snakes on a Plane. But instead of snakes, we got lies. And instead of a plane, we got Trump's ego crash landing. People were cheering Jackson on like he was delivering the world's most epic "I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes" speech. But the cherry on top of this orange-flavored disaster, Jackson's parting shot. I'm going to block his ass too. Ouch. That's gotta hurt more than a golf ball to the noggin. You'd think Trump would learn by now not to mess with Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, this is the guy who's fought off sharks, snakes, and even Nick Fury's bad attitude. Did Trump really think he stood a chance? All right, folks, buckle up, because Samuel L. Jackson is about to take us on a wild ride. And let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. You thought he was done with Trump. Ha! Our man Sam was just warming up. And now he's unleashing a verbal smackdown that'll make your grandma clutch her pearls. So picture this. Jackson's sitting there, minding his own business, when suddenly, some genius decides it's a good idea to tell him to stick to acting. Big mistake. Huge. It's like telling a bull not to charge at a red flag. Jackson's response? Pure gold. He fires back, "No, motherfucker. I'm a human being that feels a mean way." You tell him, Sam. It's like he's channeling Jules from Pulp Fiction. But instead of quoting the Bible, he's preaching the gospel of "don't mess with me." But wait, there's more. Jackson's just getting started on his Trump tirade. He's dropping truth bombs left and right. and it's like watching a one-man wrecking crew demolish a skyscraper of bull. He's taking aim at Trump's policies, his tweets.
I had no idea, and I had my assistant call and tell him I don't really belong to that club, and I haven't been there in 3 years. And they go, well, you are a member, and here's your member number. Somebody did send me something today that said Trump said he didn't know me.
He said he didn't know you. I actually have his
Oh, let me
tweet
see
right
the
here.
tweet.
This is very exciting.
Yeah, I met him a lot.
You've played golf with him.
I played golf with him.
He
I
claims-
actually played golf with him with Anthony Anderson.
Probably even his hair. I mean, the man's on fire, and he's not about to stop, drop, and roll anytime soon. Now, some folks might be worried about losing fans over this political stuff, but Jackson, he couldn't care less. He's all like, I know how many mother hate me. If you never went to another movie, I did in my life. I'm not going to lose any money. I already cashed that check. Boom. That's what we call a mic drop, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson's basically saying, I'm rich, I'm famous, and I'll say what I want. Deal with it. But it's not all just trash talk and F-bombs. Jackson's got some serious points to make. When Trump suggested arming teachers after the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School shooting, Jackson wasn't having it. He tweeted, can someone that's been in a gunfight tell that muthka that's never been in a gunfight the flaws of his arm, the teacher's plan? I mean, come on, Trump. Even Nick Fury knows that's a bad idea, and he's not even real. And Jackson's not letting up on Trump's claims about helping the black community either.
And they were charging me some pool fee for being at I haven't been there.
So there you go. It says, I don't know Samuel L. Jackson, to best of my knowledge, haven't played golf with him, and think he does too many TV commercials. Boring, not a fan.
Ask you about Donald Trump. You are in a feud with Donald Trump right now. Do you know this?
No, I don't.
Because this is very exciting.
With a sarcasm so thick you could spread it on toast, he quips, yeah, he's got a big plantation. Ouch. That's gotta sting more than a jellyfish at a beach party. Well, folks, it looks like Samuel L. Jackson isn't just playing tough guys on screen. He's living the role in real life, too. When it comes to roasting Trump, Jackson's Takedown is more explosive than any action movie he's ever been in. The man's got zero flips to give, and he's not afraid to show it. Remember when Jackson said, I already cashed that check. You. Burn up my videotapes. I don't give a fuck. That's some next-level badassery right there. It's like he's got a force field of don't give a damn around him. And let's be real, who wouldn't want that superpower? So, what's the lesson here, kids? Never ever mess with Samuel L. Jackson. Especially if you're a certain orange-tinted ex-president who's been accused of ruining the planet. Because Jackson's got a special brand of verbal smackdown waiting for you, and trust me, it ain't pretty.